Let's turn now to our forecast. Man, what a dreary and rainy day we had, and it looks like we're still going to have to deal with a little bit of this.
Yeah, overnight it's going to continue, but the good news is by the time a lot of us wake up in the morning, the rain should be done. So the rain is going to end overnight. Sunny, but chilly on Friday, cold, and it is going to be sunny Saturday. So that's the good news. Now, what's crazy is how consistent the temperatures have been for about the last 24 hours. You go back 21 hours, look at that. 41 to about 45, 44. I mean, we've just been locked in. It has not moved much. So pretty much the same temperature for the past 24 hours. The rain continues to fall out there, but I can actually see the back edge of it not too far away. Heaviest is down in our South Carolina counties near the border, southern parts of Union County, still pouring in the panhandle of Lancaster County, heading towards Anson. But the back edge moving into parts of northern Catawba County and into parts of Caldwell, back into Morganton, around the central part of Burke County. So the back edge is eventually going to push through, but it's going to take the better part of overnight to move into the region. Most of this rain will stay to our south, but the northern edge of this, there is a little bit of wintry weather on it. Not that I expect any in the Piedmont, but the mountains might see a few flurries, especially as that front comes through tomorrow. But look at the cleary skies. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll see sunshine, but don't expect much of a warm-up. Temperatures mainly in the 40s. Deep freeze as we go into Saturday morning. We're going to fall down into the teens and low 20s and maybe only recover into the low 40s, but with full sunshine on Saturday. Sunday, yeah, a few clouds around, but temperatures should rebound slightly. We're going to have to deal with some wind chills, especially on Friday afternoon as that Arctic front moves through. Some of the wind chills in the mountains could briefly dip below zero with single digits in the valleys. Maybe upper teens, low 20 wind chills across the Piedmont. So early Saturday morning, if you're up early, you're going to need to bundle up. That is going to be a little bit of a shock to the system. Now, normally it should be cold this time of year, right? But most of January has been anything but. It's been very warm, one of the warmest Januaries we've seen in the last 20 years or so. So it's been very mild. So this will come at a little bit of a shock this weekend when you throw in those wind speeds on top of it. Nowhere near as cold as the Arctic air moving into the northern part of the country. This will be by far the coldest air mass of the season for parts of New England, which have been incredibly warm. Little chunk of the polar vortex breaking off and moving over New England. That's why we're going to be cold, because we'll be on the edge of that. Doesn't last long. Now it lifts out and high pressure builds back over the southeast. We get into ridging, more of a spring pattern here, and by the middle of next week, there's a good chance with sunshine we could be pushing 70 degrees. But here's some good news. We actually should have at least 6 days straight with no rain before the next chance of rain going into the end of next week. So the weekend preview, it's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures in the 40s on Saturday. We'll be back in the 50s, but check out the morning lows down into the 20s. So make sure you're bundling up early in the morning. Long range futurecast shows us clearing out for the weekend with some sunny skies, but further into the future, we're going to see that turnaround with warmer air moving in as we go into the future. Also staying quite wet around here as the storm track's parked right on top of us. Now on Saturday, scouting for food, come out and say hi to us. I'll be at the Arboretum. Temperatures will be in the 20s early on. By the afternoon, we should be climbing to the 40s, so crisp and cool. But at least there'll be sunshine now. There'll be more sun as well this weekend before the clouds roll in on your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. The middle of next week, I'd almost want to go warm on Wednesday near 70 as the 60s return for most of next week.